Okay, so we got some new body cam footage like that about this story. Remember, we did this a couple days ago. Let's see here. Yeah, it's about the cops hospitalize a sick toddler with flashbang in a police raid. Yeah. So first we're gonna get some other perspectives about that, but first we got brand new body cam footage. Check it out.
I remember seeing the light flash at the top and seeing the smoke come through the window.
Well, Monday we told you about that mother who says that she wants an apology.
It comes after police raided her Elyria home with her medically challenged toddler inside. Now, we showed you this Ring doorbell video of the home where Courtney Price's relative lives. Price says the day Elyria police executed a search warrant tossing flashbangs outside, her 17-month-old son was home inside. Well, as we mentioned, that was doorbell video, but this morning, News 5 is following through with the body camera video from police and a statement from the mayor.
News 5 investigator Joe Paganakis with the latest.
News 5 reviewed more than 2 hours of Elyria police video from 8 different police body cameras. Elyria Mayor Kevin Brubaker has now asked for an independent investigation into the incident after Courtney Price believes a search warrant mistake left her 17-month-old son in the hospital. On Monday, we showed you the dramatic doorbell camera video as an Elyria police response team made up of 28 officers used flashbangs and broke a window while executing a search warrant last Wednesday at 2 in the afternoon, looking for a 14-year-old suspect at a home being occupied by Courtney Price and her 17-month-old son, who has a host of medical issues. But the problem is the suspect was not there, and it appears police may have come to the wrong house, looking for a suspect Courtney Price says she never met. And now, 6 days later, Elyria Mayor Kevin Brubaker released more than 2 hours of police body cam video after Courtney says the use of 2 flashbangs left her son in the hospital with irritations in his lungs and skin.
It makes me angry because he's fought for 17 months to get where he's at, and now he's almost back to square one.
The police body cam video shows police releasing Courtney to attend to her son after they realized the suspect wasn't in the house.
Do me a favor, take the cuffs off her, and let's call life care.
Okay.
You got
And minutes later, police verifying Courtney's son was seemingly okay at the scene.
Thank you, guys. I really
but him
appreciate
being
it.
like that, that's normal to you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, just the breathing isn't normal, but, like, he's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I want to know.
And finally, you can hear police apologizing for potentially going to the wrong home.
I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. I know you got to do what you got to do. You don't know what you're going into.
We didn't know you were going to be here.
Mayor Brubaker says he takes the alleged search warrant mistake seriously, launching an external investigation, saying in a statement, "My office requested the Lorain County Sheriff's Office begin an investigation into the process to obtain the search warrant, as well as the incident itself. Given the extreme nature of the allegations, I want all remaining questions answered transparently and independently." But Courtney and her family tell News 5 they are seeking legal action, demanding the mayor issue an apology and follow up on police protocol during the incident.
I hope he does the right thing and holds them accountable. It's not whether they came in and did the raid wrong or not. It's they didn't do the detective work.
And News 5 spoke with Courtney's mother, Allie Spencer, about the entire incident. She says her daughter was simply in shock after that police raid and believes that a delayed reaction took place from the smoke from those flashbangs that affected Courtney's 17-month-old son, who is still in the hospital. You know News 5 will follow through on this developing story. Reporting here in the newsroom, I'm News 5 investigator.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to I Know What You Did Last Shift. What I'm about to cover is completely egregious, outrageous, and infuriating. What happened last week, and the fact, like always, police refuse to hold themselves accountable. This story takes place in El Rio, Ohio. El Rio is about 30 miles southwest of Cleveland. Last Wednesday, January 10, 2024, approximately 2:12 p.m., the woman says smoke from the flashbang devices entered the home and caused her child to be subjected to the fumes for causing the baby to be hospitalized. Burned eyes, burned chest, burned arm, burned neck, as well as a lack of oxygen. She also claimed that one of the officers told her they had raided the wrong home after the raid was over. Did you hear that right? The police waited until after they were done raiding the wrong home to tell the woman, we raided the wrong home. How does El Rio police respond to their own incompetence? Just your typical bogus press release, like always. El Rio police shifts the blame away.
Not only that, I remember as well too. A couple of days ago, they were trying to back up their own as well, like that. Then they admitted like that. Well, then they said, oh, we had the right address, but we realized the suspect doesn't live here. Or, oh, that flashbang doesn't have any ill effects like that bull crap it does.
From them, they can't even own up to their own mistakes.
Nope.
In their press release, El Rio police denied the allegations from the woman, saying the child was not hurt in the incident and that the raid was conducted on the correct house. Here's what El Rio police said. At approximately 2:12 p.m., the El Rio Police Special Response Team, SRT, executed the search warrant at 331 Parmalee Ave, which was the correct address of the search warrant. During the tactical operation, 2 divisionary devices, commonly known as flashbangs, were deployed outside of the residence. These devices produce sound and light that is noticeable in day or night conditions and are intended to distract the suspect's attention. Divisionary devices do not produce a continuous burn, and they do not deploy or contain any pepper gas or chemical agents. Any allegation suggesting the child was exposed to chemical agents, lack of medical attention, or negligence is not true. The investigation that led to the affidavit to obtain a search warrant for 331 Parmalee Ave in El Rio, Ohio, remains active and ongoing. As the investigation progresses, additional details will be released to the public. The mayor has opened an investigation into the woman's claims. The woman has a different story.
You know what? Here's the bitch up. I have a problem as well too. They sent up a tactical team of probably about 24 officers with shields, all that stuff, flashbangs, machine guns, all that stuff there, for a 14-year-old suspect. A minor child, a 14-year-old suspect, for what, ladies and gentlemen? Burglary. Not serious whole profile, not like rape or murder or serious grand theft or a serious or like that. Burglary. 14 years old. And you need a tactical team of 20-something officers with tactical gear and all that shit? Get out of here.
Her story from her perspective. It's 2 p.m. I am making Waylon's bottle, getting ready to feed him, and then I sit down. Waylon is in his swing, watching Miss Rachel. Everything is calm and normal. In 15 seconds, everything changed. 15 seconds is all it took to flip our world upside down. 2:12 p.m., I heard the loudest knock on the door. I expected my uncle home soon and thought that he was messing with me and started walking towards the door. When I got to the top of the steps, I noticed it was police, and then the next thing I know, the door bust open. The windows are busting out around us. I have multiple guns pointed at me, and I just freeze in fear. I see my baby getting covered in smoke. I was screaming, my baby, he's on a ventilator, my baby is in here. I was grabbed by my arm and jerked out the door.
I don't want to be like a sarcastic, like a joker like that, but just for opposite, let's have some fun for a second. That's something Clovis has said. My baby, get the fuck out of here. What now? Okay, back to the series. Back to the story.
And put it to handcuffs. There were 20 plus officers in the house. Not one had the decency to check on my baby, get the glass off him, or get him out of the smoke. Every single one was evil enough to sit there and let my baby choke and gasp for air. The SWAT team had 2 medics. One listened to him with the stethoscope and said, "Sounds clear." My baby did not sound clear. He doesn't sound clear on his best day, much less after inhaling a bunch of chemicals. He needed 6 more liters of oxygen. His belly was retracting so hard, and his vent settings needed turned up. The negligence from El Rio Police Department caused my baby to have burned eyes, burned chest, burned arm, burned neck. They caused my baby to stop breathing for a few seconds this morning. They caused my baby to struggle to breathe. They caused my baby to have to go all day without eating. They caused my baby to go through horrendous pain. Imagine a defenseless baby laying in chemical-filled smoke, burning his eyes, body, lungs, heart for almost a whole hour, and my baby's seeing all kinds of people around, but no one helping him. This has changed us forever. I debated on posting these pictures, but I want everyone to know what they did. I want them to see what they did to my innocent, precious baby. No apology, no nothing. On Saturday, the mother gave an update on the child's health, saying
Look at that right there. Right there. You see that right there? All that. A tactical team of how many officers? Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And there's more, I'll say. You see 16 officers, all that for a 14-year-old burglary suspect. Unfucking real.
He had been moved out of the ICU, but continues to slowly recover. I can't show the baby's injuries due to YouTube guidelines, but I'll describe them and then share a link so you can see what physical injuries the El Rio Police SWAT team incompetence has caused this poor baby. The mother has set up a GoFundMe that has already raised over $18,000. I will share that GoFundMe link in the description and pinned comment if you want to donate to the mother and her baby. I'm going to keep it PG-13 because what I really want to say contains R-rated language. First, the police raid the wrong home.
Well, I've already expressed my R-rated language like that, but who cares? You know, I'm not monetized, and if I do get age restricted, it doesn't matter. This is raising awareness to get my point about raising awareness how fucked up and dirty cops are.
Then above all else, you traumatize the mother, and even worse, you physically injure a baby with a ventilator. You lie and say the police didn't cause no injuries to the baby when the picture shows otherwise. You lied saying flashbangs don't cause burning or any type of injury. That's false. Let me know your thoughts on the coward police lieutenant trying to downplay his thin blue line brother's incompetence. Many people let the El Rio Police Department know how they felt about an innocent baby being harmed because the police are so stupid they raid the wrong home. Please like, comment, subscribe.
No, that they're so stupid and they downplay that. They didn't even care about the welfare of that child. They handcuffed an innocent mother who is residing at a residence, you know, because they can't even get the facts right. And not only that, you know how stupid the cops are? They could even look and say who was renting and residing at that place. They could even look into the fact that 14-year-old suspect is such a high profile and danger to the community out there. They gotta get him off the streets with tactical team out there. What even there? And well, like I said, a 14-year-old suspect for burglary.
And share.
Wow. Yeah, I think it's time we start defunding that department and getting some officers fired. All right, one more, but this is I'm saving the last for the best. Heck yeah, here we go.
Go into the wrong house. They throw in a flashbang grenade.
There's a toddler sick, and they're pointing fingers. All right, here it is.
Cameras, cameras, cameras. Dogs, dogs, dogs.
Okay. Put up the picture of who they actually threw a grenade at. Yeah. It looked like 20 damn cops, armed, foot to head, with grenades.
Yeah, it was tactical SWAT team practically. Armed to the
Elyria
teeth
police
with mass destruction weapons.
Broke the door, used grenades. Courtney Price is demanding an investigation. Ms. Price says a mistaken police raid caught on a doorbell camera injured her 1-year-old son, Waylon. Ms. Price alleges police broke a window and deployed the flashbang grenade near the 1-year-old. The incident occurring after Ms. Price and her son had traveled from Kentucky to stay with family in the city. This is Ohio. So she could receive medical care at the University Hospital's Rainbow Babies and Children. Home security video captured dozens of cops targeting her aunt's home in the Cleveland suburb after Wednesday, January 10th. Price alleges the flashbang explosion blew out a window right next to her son, who was on a ventilator at the time. He could be dead, okay? Now in a statement, police say the search was appropriate and they dispute the woman's story. The police special response team was executing a search warrant for a 14-year-old suspect connected to a burglary. A 14-year-old connected to a burglary. The family's Ring video captured the raid as the police broke down the front door. Price told CBS Mornings, quote, "All I seen was lights flashing and smoke coming into the house. I didn't know what to do because there was guns pointed at me. I wanted to run to him, but I knew if I ran to him, they could have shot." Moments later, Price was taken outside and handcuffed. "I kept screaming, my baby is on a ventilator. My baby is in here." They didn't give a damn. "I kept yelling for my baby," Price said in the interview with Cleveland.com and the Plain Dealer Friday night. The officers were in the home, searching the home. The baby was clearly laying there suffocating, turning red, blue, and they all just walked by him. Nobody went to him, end quote. Put up the child. Ms. Price said Waylon was hospitalized with burns on his body after he was covered in glass and smoke. Price telling CBS News his diagnosis is a chemical pneumonitis from the chemicals in the flashbang grenade. The child is recovering. Waylon, who was born prematurely, grapples with health issues already, is reliant on a ventilator already. At the time of the incident, his oxygen was nearby as he sat in his rocker next to his crib. Price says Waylon has been moved out of the ICU at UH Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital, but is being treated for the inflammation of the lungs, irritation of the eyes, along with lingering effects of the smoke. Already was on a ventilator. The child's mother brought him to Cleveland for heart surgery,
but she says that now also has to be delayed. But the police say they confirmed the child did not sustain any visible injuries at the scene.
Shit.
And that any allegations suggesting the child was exposed to chemical agents is not true. Damn it, the child breathes. A flashbang grenade releases chemicals in the air. It is meant to do that. That's the purpose of it. It is meant to bewilder the person inside by way of the smoke and chemicals inside of it. This is just insane. Put them up. It's a ridiculous statement. The police chief, Bill Pelko, defended the officers in an interview with a local news outlet, quote, "We hit the right house on Permally. The search warrant was for 331 Permally. That was the correct house. That wasn't a case of us hitting the wrong house," end quote. Price's aunt, Radia Jennings, has rented this home for a year. She said the police have come multiple times searching for a suspect that did not live there. She says she doesn't feel safe anymore. The family plans to take legal action against the department. Meanwhile, the mayor, Kevin Brubaker, said he is, quote, deeply concerned and is reviewing body cam footage, which will be released to the public by the end of the day Tuesday as an investigation into the department's conduct is on the way. All right, so we got some video now. The family has set up a GoFundMe. Obviously, already struggling. Things already not great. The child already on a ventilator and heart surgery was pending. And then this happens. And the cops are saying they did the right thing. Let me tell you one practice that is supposed to be done. It is called a check for children. Anytime you do these raids, you are supposed to know, are there innocent people in the home? Are there sick people in the home? And are there children in the home? Put it up, full mass. They need medical supplies. They need gas to cover travel. There's a GoFundMe. No apology, no nothing. Just a sorry, wrong house is all they actually said. Now the chief is even denying that. You can make a contribution. Justice for Waylon. Do the best you can do. I can't think of a more chaotic and horrible storm than to drive somewhere, stay there just so you can make sure your baby has the proper care, and all of a sudden police come in and try to kill your child. Insane. All right, thought sharing.
Hey, Bill, you hit the wrong house, Chief, okay? He should have been fired by now for the statements alone. The callousness he and his troops are, and I say troops, a danger to the public in Elyria, Ohio. This is why you don't give Barney Fife war tools to use against the citizenry. That's why you don't do that, okay? That's not the way it's supposed to be. And I don't know what the training is, because it looked like a block party outside the home that they were tactically moving in on, looking for a 14-year-old burglary suspect. Okay, Bill? Mayor, you need to fire Bill. And
I mean, what's next? That stupid, what's that chief of police? He said, "Oh, we hit the right house." Oh, I think she knows where that 14-year-old suspect is. I think she was hiding him. If that chief thought that shit like that, I'd like to go up to that chief and like him. I'd like to sucker punch him right in the face if he thinks that shit.
Perhaps disband the department. I mean that. I worked in Cleveland, okay, and covered Elyria and the other surrounding metro area. They should probably disband it for this alone.
Yeah. There will be updates. I do hope the family sues.
Oh, yeah. And when this video is dropped, the beginning of it is going to be seen the body cam footage. But there will be more updates, believe me. But for now, I'm out of here. My job. Peace out.